everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to continue with my note series, and I feel a bit embarrassed, to say the least, to say note series, because I remember last time I promised, yes, I'm going to do a note series or a note video every month, and I didn't do one in May. I'm so sorry. I think the last one was in April, the raspberry perfumes, if I remember correctly. So this time around, I am going to chat around the perfumes that have Pear in my collection. But before we get started, you know the rhyme. If something is out of focus, you know it is because I am blind. Please also consider to subscribe, to like my video if you do like it. And also, to those of you who are returning, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And thank you for your love and support. So let's get into it. I've got quite a number of fragrances. Some of them you can really smell the pear, in others you can't. So let's start with Lisabeth Girl of Now. So in this one, this is really, I'm not going to go over all the notes, guys. I've got a lot of fragrances here. So yeah, this is your pistachio ice cream fragrance with almond. And the thing is, I can smell pear. But it's almost, I almost want to say, to my mind, it's a dusty pear. So it smells, I think it's because it's mixed with that almond. That almond gives it like a deep feel. It's definitely not a juicy pear. And it's definitely, I wouldn't have smelled it and said, oh, I smell pear. No, in this one, I smell pistachio, I smell almond, I smell orange blossom. That is really what I get from this one. Next one is Scandal by Night by Jean-Paul Gaultier. And where on earth, oh, here is the lid. So, yeah, this is also a gourmand, just like Girl of Now. And this one is a honey fragrance. And this really, to me, this is almost the same as Girl of Now. Yes, I get the pear, but it's not. Let me just. Yeah, I get the pear. It's a bit more fruity, a bit more juicy than in Girl of Now. But the honey really overpower the scent and make it like this tangy pear. Yeah, I also see the pear years in the mid, whereas in Girl of Now it's in the top. And that's probably why I can smell the pear a little bit more in this one. Right. This is a very nice fragrance. Very bold as well. Then we have, on the same note, we have Scandal à Paris. This is your Scandal, but your summer Scandal. That sounds quite interesting, summer Scandal. Yeah, the pear for me is quite bright. And this is what makes it a summer perfume in my opinion. Yeah, this is a very bright, happy, dancing pear. It is sweet. You definitely get the Scandal DNA, but it is very sweet. And here the pear is also in the top, like with Girl of Now. But it's much more pronounced, much more, not juicy, but definitely more juicy than in Girl of Now. Bright, fresh. No, you know what? No, it is quite juicy because it smells like a pear that you can bite into. But a very sweet pear, Right, next we have, what will we have next? Let me think. Oh, let's continue with the Jean-Paul Gaultiers. All the Jean-Paul Gaultiers in my collection have pear. I think yeah, that's a brand that really like their Pear. I'm just going to my notes. So this is La Belle, Le Parfum, or La Belle Intense. Here the Pear is really like a, yeah, ooh, it's a baked pear with cinnamon. A heavy dose of cinnamon. It is so nice. It is so absolutely freaking nice. But yeah, the pear is also in the top, and there's tonka bean in the mid, and jasmine and vanilla. The tonka bean and jasmine is in the mid, and then the vanilla is in the base. You guys, there's no cinnamon listed, but something in this. I don't know if it's the mixture of the vanilla with the pear, but something in this smells like cinnamon. It's very sexy. Nighttime appropriate, definitely. Then we have La Belle, just the original. Just going to spray it. This one smells a lot like the Le Parfum, but not as potent. So this one has pear and bergamot in the top, and floral notes in the mid, and leather, and then also vanilla. To me, this is also a baked pear, like a pear pie. And there's cinnamon, but it feels like the cinnamon is a bit less. That is what it's to me. Please let me know if you agree. I would really love to hear, because to me it feels like the La Belle Le Parfum, that is like, I don't know, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and this is like half a teaspoon. That is what I get. Great. Oh, there goes the lid. So next up we have the two La Vie Belles, the La Vie Belle Original and the La Vie Belle Intense. Both have pear. Perhaps my nose is just not developed enough, but I don't really get the pear in here. It feels like the praline in the original one, the original La Vie Belle, really dominates, and it feels like the hazelnut in the Intense really dominates. Let me just see. Yeah, the pear is in the top in La Vie Belle Intense, and also in La Vie Belle. So it's supposed to, I suppose, disappear. But it's the same as Girl of Now. It's also that dusty, almost nutty pear. Definitely I wouldn't have said, oh, this is a pear perfume, you know. But that is that. So the next one is Black Opium. So this I also, you know, this is the coffee vanilla fragrance, and I have barely juice left in this one. No, I don't really smell the pear in here. Perhaps you do. To me, I smell the coffee and I smell the vanilla, and I suppose the pear is just there to give it a bit of brightness and sparkliness. But to me, this is really not a pear or fruity pear kind of fragrance. It almost seems like there's a lot of vanilla and nutty notes in there, that the pear almost just plays a supportive role. But I'm not really just speculating. I mean, I don't know. I'm just speculating. But that's what it smells like to me. So this is YSL Mon Paris. You know this one. This is, oh, it's bright. It's fruity. It's sexy, it's intoxicating. It's got a red wine smell to it. And I smell fruits in the top. I smell the strawberry in the top. All those berry notes, the strawberry, the raspberry, the orange, the pear. It just smells like a fruit salad on top. So I can't really say, oh yeah, I smell the pear. No, it's just this beautiful fruit cocktail in the top. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. The pear is really just there mixed in with the fruits. Then I've never spoken about this one. I don't think so. Perhaps I have. But this is Lancome's Trésor à la Folie. Oh, I want the original La Nuit Drizzle. Sorry, it's La Nuit Drizzle à la Folie. Oh, just give me a moment. Now I've got all these fragrances wafting around. So let me just. Oh, what a nice fragrance. But once again, guys, let me just find a spot on myself. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, I smell the pear. But look at just for this bottle. This is so beautiful. Yeah, I definitely smell the pear, but there's a lot of vanilla in here. It's really a vanilla heavy fragrance. Let me just check here. So there is pear in the top, yes, and bourbon vanilla and tonka bean in the base. Yeah, I definitely get the pear in this one. It's also a vanilla mixed pear. It's like a vanilla cake, but with a little bit of pear in there. I really need to give this one a thorough wear because, yeah, I haven't tried it enough. Then lastly, and this is my juiciest of pears. And my favorite pear, I suppose. And this is Jo Malone's English Pear and Freesia. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this one anymore. Everyone talks about the mimosa and cardamom and the, what's that, myrrh and tonka, I think. And this is such a underrated fragrance. Oh, you guys, now I can't smell anything anymore. Everything smells the same. But this is a bright, happy, sparkling champagne pear. This absolutely deserves its name. There's pear and melon in the top. There's freesia and rose in the mid, and there's base patchouli, amber and rhubarb in the base. So, yeah, no vanilla. And you really get that pear. And a lot of people say this doesn't last. For me, it lasts and it projects. It really projects. I really recommend this one if you like pear. So that is it, guys. Let me just pack the tray. So there is English Pear and Freesia, the most pear heavy fragrance. There is La Nuit Drizzle à la Folie, very vanilla pear fragrance. Here is my La Belle and my La Belle Le Perfume. Also vanilla pear, baked pear with cinnamon, in my opinion. Mon Paris, where the pear is just a joyful, happy, how can I put it, teammate with the rest of the fruity team on top. Here is the gourmand and very sexy Scandal by Night, which is a very honey dominant fragrance where the pear is sort of a supportive role. The Jean Paul Gaultier's Candle à Paris, which is really, sorry guys, now the tray is becoming a bit crowded, which is really a very fresh pear, a summer pear. There's the Girl of Now with a sort of a dusty almondy pear, and same with the two La Vie Bells. You won't be able to see it, I'm sure, because I'm putting it. Yeah, this is not a great idea, I must say. This tray and this topic. Yeah, hazelnutty praline sort of pear, and then the black opium, where I feel that the pear just gives a bit of sparkliness to the and sweetness to the latte fragrance. So that is it, guys. Let me know, do you have any pear fragrances? I, for example, do not have the very famous original Jimmy Choo pear. I don't like that one, but that is a pear and toffee one. Do you have that one? Do you like that one? Do you like one of these fragrances? Please let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. And until next time, take care.